What's up, Wargamers? Welcome back to World of Wargaming. Today we're going to put a game of Hametsu from Batrep Studios on the table. We're going to be playing the third scenario from the Wolf and the Devil pre-built campaign, which is the ambush scenario. Before we go take a look at this board that I got set up with an awesome battle map from Battle Map Bazaars, if you haven't considered smashing all the buttons, please do so. Or not necessarily, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you to go smash them. I'm just telling you, asking you, think about it. And let's go take a look at the board in the scenario and get into this game of Hametsu from Batrep Studios. Alright, my friends. So we are back on the table with a game of Hametsu. We're going to be playing the ambush. So after we defended the city gates, we met the actual person or entity who witnessed the cataclysm. And he says that he knows how to stop it, but it's going to take us about a month to get there. So we've been on the road for a few days. We're all asleep. When we start to hear twigs snapping, then everybody has to take a Mind 3 test. I managed to pass it once, which means we got this assortment of 5 lessers, 5 Oni, and 1 Oni captain within 10 inches of a random board edge. Now, once we kill 7 of them, we will get a boss. We start in the clash phase of the player turn. So I'm going to start off with my Matagi, who's going to take a shot at that Oni. Got a range of 7 on him. That's going to be 5 successes. At this point of being level 3, we are scaled up to the 2nd scaling. So they have 3 defense. They'll block 2 of those, which is still, however, going to be 4 damage each. So 12 damage because it's 3 base, and I get +1 for not moving. I'm then going to shoot at him again. Another pretty decent roll against their resilience 3. They'll block 2 of them. Take another 12. Leaves it with 1 health remaining. Shinobi's going to move to the hiding place and try to hide. Mind 4 base, and I get an extra dice when I try to hide. We pass. So we remove him. And then at the end of the next enemy turn, we place him back within 1 inch of any hiding spot. Honda is going to move 6 and drop the Sacred Doyo, which gives me a +1 to my mind, melee, and ranged. Monk is going to pull back onto the Doyo to kind of watch the back. He doesn't get a bonus from it. Alright, so our friends, the Onis, are going to start getting a move on. The lesser Onis are all just going to be making a simple move action because they only get 1 action and they're not going to be close enough to do anything. And so the Horde descends. These 2 Oni, the wounded one and then another one, are the only ones that actually make it to me, but it was a double move to get to me. So they don't, nothing. They don't get to swing. All their actions were tied up in moving to get to me. Everybody else crashes down except for this one little lesser Oni who the closer path to him was to go across the top. Everybody else kind of flooded down the side. And now I need to choose somewhere to place my Shinobi. I choose right here, where I'm going to pick off this fellow. And then hopefully be able to hide again. Hopefully I'll just one-shot him, and then I can hide again. Move to get base to base with this guy. Try to light him up. I'm only melee 5, but I hit like a Mack truck, especially if I'm behind the target. Ooh. He has no divine favor, so we're stuck with that roll. It's blocked. Okay, so if I understand this correctly, a trap is triggered if there is an enemy's base crossing it. So if I drop a trap right in front of me right here, it's just going to hit that guy. Is that correct, or is it you have to wait until they activate and then move? I don't know. I'm going to play it the way that I think it works. If that's not correct, let me know. And let me know where to find it, because I looked through the traps paragraph and couldn't come across it. So we're going to put a tripwire right there, and it's going to hit this dude. Successes at damage 4. He blocks 3 of them, but it doesn't matter because I only needed 1 damage to do away with him. With my 2nd activation, I will take a shot at this lesser right here. 7. Not a great roll, but I'm not going to re-roll it here. Resilience 3 on the lesser Onis. Blocks 2 of them, takes 4. Honda is going to go next with an intimidating display. So all enemies within 12 inches in line of sight, which is going to be pretty much this bubble right here. I don't think I can see that guy because of the trees and the bushes. But these guys right here are all going to have to take a mind something test. 3, maybe? Mind 3 test. So the ones with the yellow markers are our fails. They are -1 melee till the end of the next enemy turn, I believe. With my second action, I'm going to punch that dude that's base to base with me. Right, melee 7 while I'm inside my dojo. I'm going to use a divine favor there. Divine favor is something you have left over from character creation. It can let you reroll or let you force a reroll. That is not any better. 1 success against their resilience 3. Alright, so I do at least get in that little bit of damage. He's going to move around a little bit on these barrels and prepare to do his thing. Swinging at the little guy. His Naginata has a 2-inch range. That's a pretty decent roll. Resilience 3 on the lesser Onis. Oh, right. So that's going to be 12 damage because it's base 2 and I get +1 for being a staff expert. Let's go to enemy phase. Well, you start with whoever's closest. So that's going to be obviously the one who's in base to base with. Swing is at base 5. He gets 2 successes. I got their 1 success. We're good. Second attack they make, they get +1 melee. 3 against my resilience 5. I'll block 1 of them. They have a katana +1. Comes out to 6 damage. Next, we'll do the lesser Oni. Moving in is all that he can do. This Oni will move in on the monk. Totally forgot my debuff that I put on him when the first one swung, but it's too late to do anything about it now. Remember it this time. So he's got 4 to swing with. Pretty good roll. It's 3 on the monk. Block 1 of them. He will take 6 as well. Oni continue to flood in on my location. Our Oni back here will spin and attack. 4 for them. 2 successes. It's 3 for me. We block them both. Let's go, Shinobi. Comes back to me. We're going to start with our Matagi. He's going to just put an arrow right in that Oni's face. 3 successes. 1 block. So 8 damage total, which will remove that lesser Oni from play. I'm then going to turn and fire at the Oni. That's a heckin' good roll. I spun, so I count as moving. That's still a heckin' good roll. And they're going to eat all of it. So 15 damage. Honda is going to do his intimidating presence again. Fortunately, only the 2 little guys got hit. And then we're going to start cracking on this big Oni. 4 hits against their res 3. Takes 4. But instead of doing the damage there, I'm going to grapple him up and hold him tight. Monk is going to swing at the Oni that he was already targeted on. Blocks 2, takes 3. Go again. Blocks it all. We come lastly to our Shinobi up here. I got to get him out of this situation and back in the fray. Take a swing. 2 successes. They block 1 of them, so 4 damage. As I'm still within an inch of that hiding place, I'm going to try to hide. 2 tests. I'll double check that. But mine 2, I'm pretty sure. Even if it's mine 3, we're good. Then we go to bad guy. So we'll start with the guy who's currently grappled. He has to take an opposed melee test to try to break free. Right. So he gets 3 successes. That's pretty good. 6, 7. Not good enough. So he'll take 2 for each of my successes. That is 10 damage. Fellow will swing at my monk. Pretty good roll. Also a pretty good roll. I'll take 3 from that attack. Swing with the +1. Only 2. Like that. We're good. Lessers will move in. This Oni will move to attack our Matagi. 5 melee. Pretty good roll on a 3. Resistance 3. I'll block 2 of them. Take 3. This captain's about to get in here and just... Oh, he's gonna do some bad things to me. So 3. I'm resilience 3. Oh, jeez. I have 1 divine favor. I'm going to use it. It helped me slightly. So that's going to be 8 damage. He hit me. The Oni gets a free attack. 2. We block that. So that's good. The captain has another swing. Okay, only 1. I got a good chance of surviving this. Yes! Shinobi comes back into play with an inch of this hiding spot, and then play returns to me. This is a cluster. I'm gonna be in bad. Like, I still gotta fight a boss if I can kill 7 of these. I think we're gonna be in a tight spot here. Alright, so we'll start with the sumo. So I have 1 activation while I'm grappling somebody. And I'm gonna use that activation to attack this lesser Oni, and during an attack you can pivot yourself to face the model that you are attacking. And then I'm going to try to punch him while holding the other guy. 4 is a pretty good lick. Takes 4 damage. Tagi's going to shoot at this Oni that's already wounded. Oh, that's a good roll. That's a good roll. And he only blocks 1 of them. That's 12 damage. He is out of here. I got 1 shot left. I got 1 action left. We're going to put a shot on the captain, I guess. No, we're going to put a shot on that lesser Oni, because I got a better chance of dealing with it. Not rolling like that, I don't. He's going to do some healing, which is good, because if he doesn't do damage, he'll have +1 resilience during his next turn. So we're going to start off with healing the Matagi. Mine 2, we're good. Heals for a D6 plus level. 4 damage. Better than nothing. And then he's going to try to heal himself. We do not heal ourselves. Shinobi is going to try to use his Shuriken charge ability. I don't know how this is going to go because my range stat is not very good. But I target a unit within my range, or my movement, which he is, and I make a ranged attack. So we got 1. If this does damage, which isn't looking likely, it's not. If it had dealt damage, I would have moved into base contact, and then I think performed an attack. As it is, I'm just going to be able to. We're just going to move in behind that Oni, and then we'll go to enemy turn. We'll start with the grappled guy. Gets 2. Pretty good roll. Doesn't beat 3, so that'll be 6 more damage. Next, our lesser Oni will be attacking the sumo. In 2 hits against my resilience 5. 1 hit with a regular katana, so 2 damage. Next, this lesser Oni will turn and swing at Shinobi. Hitting once against my resilience 3. Hitting none. Beautiful. Here, We'll continue to swing at our monk. It's base 5. 2 hits. I now have resilience 4 because I didn't do any damage last turn. Oh yeah, we're good. Hold up to the second swing. 3 hits. No hits. Let's go, monk. Captain is already in range, so he'll swing next. He's our last one that's currently engaged. The others will have to move. Melee 6. Oh, jeez. That's a really good roll. Not such a great roll from me. Almost certainly going to be going down as he is at 1. The free attack will come from that lesser Oni. Yep, that's probably going to do it. Yep, that'll do it. Matagi is down. There is currently no one in range for his second attack. He will move in on Sumo. Lesser Oni will move in. This guy will move, I guess, around to here. And he'll get 1 swing in on the monk. Okay. Goodness gracious. I don't know that we're going to make it to the boss, folks. Jesus, that's a crit too. The monk is out. And this guy back here will move up. And with those losses and 0 chance of even getting to the boss at this point, I think, let alone defeating the boss, I'm going to pull back with the Shinobi and the Sumo to try to save them from a fate worse than failure. So that mission is definitely a failure. I can choose to do it again or to progress without gaining a level. I'm probably going to choose to. It depends on the models I need. If I need to paint new models to progress, then I'll probably try it again. If I don't need to paint new models to progress, I will probably go ahead without the level because this sucked. I don't know how, like, I just feel like I don't have enough firepower, maybe? I don't know. That was brutal, though. Alright, so my 2 friends who pulled back don't need to roll in the injury table. However, the 2 that were removed, and they're doing it at a +2. So, monk is dead. Okay, that's fun. And then, next one, Matagi gets a 6. So, no, he's +2. He gets a 4. -1 melee and range during the next game. We've lost our monk. I'm not exactly sure. I think I can just bring in a new hunter. I don't know what that's going to be. I have all the hunters painted, so I'll sort out what it's going to be before next time I play. It's tough to lose the monk, especially because it was already had some levels in it and because it could heal. But I'm gonna bring in something different. I'm not just going to bring another monk. But we'll sort that out between now and the next game. For now, thanks for tuning in, hanging out while I got absolutely crushed in a game of Hametsu. You have an absolutely amazing rest of your day.